Yeah, you see, well, before I started recording, I was listening to Seether, and then Killer Mike came on, and then Ariana Grande came on. Welcome to Disco Elysium Part 3. Just like that last sentence, this game doesn't make any sense. Because I said so. We're chasing this fucker up the building, okay? We gotta figure out how to get up there.
Way into the video.
Yeah, there really must be. Thank you, Kim. Gotta be appreciative for Kim. This is the Kim appreciation episode. We're gonna call it right now. Come on. Another splattering of bullet holes on this wall. Okay. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. Wouldn't it be cool if I could, I don't know, open the door? Fine. There's gotta be another way out of here. Alright. Woo! Okay. Not enough for a level up, so still can't take the dead body off the tree. It's fine. We'll survive. We'll make it work though. Huh. Let's check out my notes. See where I'm at. See what I can and can't accomplish. Yeah, I know. Volumetric shit compressor thought. Got it. Pay for damages, yeah. Smoker on the balcony. This is the content. You met a mysterious stranger smoking on the balcony of the apartment building north of Mayonnaise. He knows something about the murder. Find out where he lives and question him again. Find a way inside the large apartment building in the north. Okay. Maybe we should ask somebody for help. That body's just fucking swanging. Okay. Easy. Oh, maybe this kid knows.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Sure.
Logic error. She's not sleeping right now.
Good job.
Pigs come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Ooh, let me use my astute observation and let this little kid know that they are not sleeping right now.
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
Huh. I don't think she's gonna help me in. Let's try again.
Trying to sneak up on me again.
Wait till I find my gun, kid. You know, if I find it, but wait, just you fucking wait. Show you who's the adult around here. This game is spectacular and...
Whoa.
Ooh.
What have we here?
That is a bridge, sir.
A bridge with loose nails and rotten-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one.
Kim, it looks like we've got a construction code violation.
Sure. They never cleaned up the wall damage. The rest of Relashua looks better, though.
But Lieutenant, think about the splinters!
The bridge is fine enough. Locals use it all the time, after all. It's nothing to worry about. Shall we?
Fine. Have it your way, Kim. We appreciate you. Stare at this fucking light post. Cape Side Apartments, Martinez Pier. To roundabout north. How about roundabout south? Ooh, what's over here? Magazines? A book about the future. The government reads your minds using radio technology. Boring. A book about Boadero culture. It promotes freedom and roaming upstream. Sure. This book. You really don't understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. Oops, come on, right here. This is a book about pate. On the cover stands a very muscular man, surrounded by flames. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. Alright. The book is titled Man from Yamdal and the Wildfire.
Hello again, sir. Are you interested in a new and exciting book this time?
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
Shouldn't you be at
I
school?
do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
What is school anyway?
School? Well, mine is a big yellow building on Boogie Street, and the people there run it. They say it's a charity.
Isn't school supposed to be more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Ass up.
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Kim, I trust your opinion, but listen to me for this one time.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. Don't really know what's there.
Hey, you're gonna get stuck in the back rooms. Talk to fucking Siren Head. I don't think... you know. Enough.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
Who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
Bother.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Can I just reiterate what Logic just told me? He's biracial, you know. Reading those doesn't make the readers more famous, does it?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
Fame is for vain people. I have better things to do.
Okay, sir.
Okay, bye. See you around. Let's go check out this curse, shall we? I need money. Maybe they'll give me money for solving this curse. There we go. Okay. Okay. Ooh, books. Let's look at all these books. The book collects the national recipes of Arda. They're all about lake trout. Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner. Let's talk to your mother, si madre.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
You also look like a Bob's Burger character.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Dark energy, before we go on. You seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? I feel there won't be an opportune moment to ask later. Should we set in stone that this playthrough I'm just going to be a dirty sheriff asking for money 100% of the time? Yes, we are.
Sir, don't be ridiculous. I certainly will not give you money. I would be doing you a grave psychic disfavor.
I use big words. I just woke up.
One has to earn one's success, even if one is a police officer. Handouts are nothing but manipulation. All they do is make you dependent.
Certainly there are good things to be said about dependence.
You misunderstand me. I'm a powerful feudal lord. I demand tribute. This is about traditions. I like this line so much that this is what we're going to roll with.
Now, hey there. Sounds like someone isn't taking responsibility for the energy they bring into this.
Dark energy. Yeah, fucking episode of Ghost Hunters, my guy.
Tribute, power. These are not the traditions we're used to in this part of the world.
You need to go home and lay off the Netflix. Before we go on, yeah, okay, we're not going to ask for money again. So you're the owner of the store.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice, high pitched, sounds familiar. You've talked to her before through the doorbell. The girl outside mentioned that this place is cursed.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
It is 100% cursed. Thanks for letting me know.
What in God's name is she talking
Thank you, Rhetoric. Oh, man. I'm not alone on this one. Oh, I'm rubbing my face. I can't believe it. What's her name again? I already forgot this woman's name. We will be respectful because this is her store. What if I want to buy a book?
Then why are you talking to me?
Ooh, I don't like you. Why do you think I'm talking to you? I want to know.
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
So what type of books do you have?
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself.
What type of books do you have?
Everything
So what
is
type
on
of
the
books do you
shelves.
have? Just
Everything
tell
is
me.
on-
Let me
everything-
know
everything-
what
everything-
kind of
everything-
books you
everything-
have. I want to
everything-
know. I
everything-
don't
everything-
like doing
everything-
anything
everything-
by
everything-
myself.
everything-
Force
everything-
feed me
everything- everything-
information.
everything is
Fine.
on the shelves.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Where's a fucking deck you in the face option? Because I'm feeling that right now. Strong 7. Cool. Yeah, farewell for now, book peddler. God. Wait till I find my gun. Where are these dark rooms? You see that? There's an option here, but I can't. Okay, whatever.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
Should I keep asking her about the books? Storekeep, what's all this crime fiction?
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out.
You won't tell me about the books, but I bring up crime novels and you start talking about the sexual energy? Cannot believe this. I cannot believe this woman.
You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective.
But I'm all out of money.
Note, reading about Dick Mullen would not actually make you a better detective.
Yeah. No shit.
Crime fiction is a disgrace, an asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers.
And that's why I watch CSI.
These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends.
Yeah, fuck 5-0.
What's more,
I think I'm-
they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives.
Yeah, I think I'm misinterpreting this conversation.
Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Let's go.
You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The Sordid Affair of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the Murder House. The Final Case of Dick Mullen. An Obvious Lie. Dick Mullen in the Clock Tower. The Ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's Funeral Pyre. The Murder of Dick Mullen.
I've heard dick too many times in the last 30 seconds, but are there any more?
Yes, there's also The Dame Who Did It. Farewell, My Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullen series. The morbid tales of Dick Mullen. A dark tide turns. Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another one with fake death. And, of course, Dick Mullen, the murderer. In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer.
I'm fucking sold.
After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Let's go. Reaction speed 3. Who is Dick Mullen? Let's figure it out.
Your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling across across the spine of a book. The title reads, Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity.
What do we have here? Mistaken identity?
A worn paperback from Dick Mullen's classic Hard-Boiled Phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend and has just a few days to prove his innocence.
Why does this speak to me? Why?
Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals?
It's probably right. No, it's got to be something else.
Perhaps you're drawn to the dark and noirish atmosphere.
That's not it either.
Is it because the smoking dame in the slinky red dress on the cover is giving you a hard?
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is the book for you.
Perfect.
See the way she's suggestively holding that pistol? That's symbolism.
I don't have money. Okay. It's a tome of fascist magic. Rather candid. A quaint picture book brochure. Very colorful. I want that bust on top.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
Let's look through it.
Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism.
Continue.
Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook.
And what's that about?
High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other. Next to that, Rivasholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books.
Oh my god! Shut up!
Sounds, though, but not
Shut the fuck up! I'm tired of this. Man, if there's anybody that didn't want me to buy a book, it'd be this woman right here.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is
What a
money.
fucking 180 from that last sentence that you just spewed out. Fuck, lady. I'm way too interested in this curse to leave.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner.
Oh, I bet.
The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Mayonnaise. I'm gonna correct you. Look at the map of mayonnaise.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48. Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbor, even the whirling in rags there. The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Rivachol East.
And west of the river?
Hudon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
Got it.
You feel you're just west of Coal City, somewhere above Jamrock and close to Coal City.
I'm west. Okay. Thanks to that gate that people are protesting. Protesting the gate. All right, Inselind.
This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme.
What else?
Ozon, Laurentide, Fas Alamir, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands. All just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white, disintegrating into mathematics.
Visual calculus. I love that skill. Very calculated.
In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you.
Looks at the edges.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seo is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called.
Continue.
Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there.
I need to get my crayons and start writing this down. I'm gonna figure out where I'm at.
You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods. But looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away.
Continue.
Perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and outer dust.
Maybe she'll give me these maps after fucking just roasting me, trying to take my sweet time in this bookstore. Storekeep, can I buy these maps?
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents.
Why is it so cheap?
That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be.
That explains.
From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
Got it.
The place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it?
What happened then?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
Okay, I don't have a lot of money, so I'm just gonna buy it. I don't think stealing it is gonna go over great, because she's probably eagle hawking me with those fat fucking Coke bottle glasses. So I'll just purchase it.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Don't ever judge me again, woman.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Got it. I'm interested in this bookstore. We're staying here. Spent half an hour in here, and that's fine.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and
I'm just looking
amidst
through it.
the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. These three things are very important to the working class mind.
Okay.
The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
And how does that work?
It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything. Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
Does the book say anything else?
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. And
Dun dun dun.
There's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying.
Yeah, I'm not a doctor. And it looks like the last little bit upstairs. Another boring book. Okay, cool. Ooh, hold up. Intuition. Oops. Is it the bookshelf? Everyone knows the most interesting thing about fascists was their magic. Huh. Interesting note. Can I get behind the counter? No. Doesn't look like I can. Okay, what else is in this store? Molten candy. I'd love to get some molten candy.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Look through the pile of Wirral-related items.
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag. Books in a board games section? Who wants to read books?
Anything that really catches my eye.
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastic adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
Nope.
That price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplement, so it makes sense.
Storekeep, what board games do you have here?
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography.
Got it.
Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
I don't feel as if I have any kids.
Friends are technically like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It will cost 12 real.
That sounds like fun, but I'm broke. So let's get out of here. Autosave. New dialogue options?
Hello again, sir.
Okay, bye. Let's look at that map that I picked up. A worn and torn map of the Marnez area, dating from 48. A title on the top reads, Bienvenue à Revachot. It's a bit out of date, as it was originally created by a design studio in a failed attempt to spruce up Martinez and turn it into a fancy tourist location. Let's interact with it.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner.
Trace a path through the grid.
Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the map tab.
Alright, where's the map tab? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Sleeping dock worker. Got it. Impossible. Ooh, the white checks are available right now. Pile of Eternite. Perception sight medium. If only I remember where that was. I like that it's slowly becoming daytime. Okay, there's got to be a way for me to level up. Because that is a goal. I've already talked to this man, right? Him and his truck. Him and his goods. No, come on.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man.
You got it, man.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
Encyclopedia 7. What did this king do? So basically the only thing that'll make me lose is rolling snake eyes. So clearly I'm going to roll anything else.
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol.
Cool.
His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
I had to choose the smart character. So much reading to do. And it's being read to me.
He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
I would like to sleep on gold. Hustler style.
But wait,
Oh.
you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
Excuse me, the what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Okay, what is nose candy?
Cocaine.
Okay, what is nose candy?
Cocaine.
Okay, but what is nose candy?
Cocaine.
Explain to me the concept of nose candy.
Cocaine.
Say it one more time.
Cocaine.
What's your favorite Pusha T song?
Cocaine.
What does he like to rap about?
Cocaine.
Tell me your favorite bar by Pusha T.
Cocaine. 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 Cocaine.
Got it, thank you. Okay, this is a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Where's he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
What happened to this statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Interesting.
Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
So who restored the monument?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
So funny and nihilistic.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time. Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death. Not that he ever did in life either.
That was worth some experience points. That was well said. And that is on the cover of the game, so at least that has, like, importance. It's not just you know, I mean, okay, it is a statue, let's be real. Ooh, person.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail.
Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to answer some questions.
No response.
I would like
No
to
res-
ask
no-
some
no-
questions.
no
Okay.
response.
Feel like I've been here before. I'm just forgetting. Ooh, is there something in here? Can I steal? Can I steal? Nobody's looking? Fuck yeah. That's passive income, baby.
A Stars Riker, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever.
Who drives
An
these?
oldie, but a goldie. Not many people outside of Grad, and Revachol West too, it appears.
Hey, Kim, check this out.
Estache Raiko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
What happened last time, Kim?
An old case for my precinct. A couple of Jim's migrants saw a Stage Raiko stopped in the street, painted just like this, muddy brown. Murdered the driver on the spot. They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The Jim's community protested the trial, flying the banners of some old king or whatever. 5,000 came to protest.
Correction. 4,395. The fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
Hate to correct you, Kim, but only 4,395 people were on that protest.
Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word.
What did they sentence the killers to?
4 years for murder in reunion.
Whew.
The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
Got it.
The prisons in the greater Revachol industrial harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Kim, could our hanged man have been the driver of this car?
I try to avoid drawing far-gone conclusions like this before actually examining the body. But my initial guess is the two are unrelated.
I trust you, Kim, but I think I'm right, because I'm always right. Got it. Interesting. It's important to know. Now, we head back over here. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. See if there's anything else I can talk to. Yeah, let's not walk all the way back up there. They're secretly working in there, I imagine. Ooh, random dude.
Welcome to Revachol.
Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Damn!
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
I don't even gotta say nothing. Then, no, I don't gotta say nothing. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's about.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
He's right. You're undermining our best shot at real self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
Oh, lorry driver.
I know exactly what you meant.
Racist lorry
You
driver.
feel my kind doesn't belong here. That I should watch myself and behave.
Is it? Yeah, it starts off with racist lorry driver.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Did you hear the mic hit the ground when Kim just dropped it?
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, Kim. I've got your back.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that that's settled, we have a couple questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smoldering between his fingers. What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
How long has this been going on then?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
It bows.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apples.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
Did you get it from that bitch at the bookstore that doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about? I like to believe so. Kim, I think there's a real murder here, and it's this guy's brain.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Okay. I'm going to pick option 2 here, right? Yes, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design. Look at his profile photo. That's human Shrek, if he didn't look all pretty in the second movie. Explain to me why I'm wrong, and I'm going to tell you why you're wrong.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Yeah. What's the problem with that, then?
The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other introduced species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
What's this cultural victory?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new subrace, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Okay, sure, whatever. I'd really rather talk about something else.
Go right ahead. You may be a cop, but that won't help you avoid the calamity to come.
Oh my god, let me go find my gun, dude.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi's stern expression remains unchanged, but you sense something there, below. Not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks, wriggled out of it.
We're done for now. Bam, bam. Oh man, if only I had fucking weapons of mass destruction. These fucking hands, dude. Let's go digging in the trash. Let's see if we can find anything. Found some magnesium. Welcome to Revachol. Now he's just going to be slinging that around like he doesn't even care. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. Hey, that's me. It's nice to get some recognition around here. Ooh. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick. Dude, I'm gonna go get my gun.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Got it.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Hey, kid. A word? Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Love it in the dick.
Ooh. The game censored itself. We have a racist homie on the right, but we draw the line at homophobic. That's fair.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
What does this mean?
The kid is obviously high.
Stop getting high at my crime scene.
Fuck that. Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthhole.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno is not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
Oh, you mean these kids just screaming and badgering? Oi, dead boat boy. Are kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
You want to hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
And I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
About the crime scene, do you kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
The ladder, ever climb it?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you would say that the ladder is unclimbable.
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
Kuno, there's a stack of Eternite back there. Point to the shack.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind.
He's hiding something.
Are you hiding something?
Pig, if Kuno was hiding something, it would be hidden.
So it's out in the open?
But it is not hidden, is it, sire?
Yeah.
You picked up on it. You should examine the pile of roofing material again.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give it. Kuno doesn't.
No. We're gonna go look at this pile. What the fuck is it again? Where is it?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material? Let's do it.
Because
Fuck.
it's nice and orderly, rhythmic pattern calms your mind.
Ooh.
Mammals like this stuff.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an...
Ugh, I wish I could fucking Oh, I put all my skills into or all my points into one category and I'm paying the price. If it isn't for the consequences of my own actions.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material.
Where is my perception? Yeah. My intellect is off the charts, but I'm also fucking brain dead in every other category, so that's very unfortunate. Let's see if I can get him to go to the body, though.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I have more questions about the crime scene. Oh, no. Come on, I keep... or Kuno, I keep throwing up and I can't investigate the body at all.
Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Maybe you got some advice for me? I mean, you are obviously handling it quite well.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you. What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
You imply that I really give a shit about you, kid.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied non-vomiter.
What?
Don't ask questions. Roll with it.
Just punch my mic.
It will work. I promise.
Cunified non-vomiter, here I come.
That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Yeah?
You were like
Yeah. What are you?
Okay.
That's right. Turn your weakness.
Kuno doesn't...
Ooh. Ooh. Where's that skill at? Oh, look at the map. Pile of Eternite. Okay. Where's the volumetric shit compressor? Yes. Inexplicable feminist agenda. Yeah, let's fucking study that shit. Cool. See you in a little bit.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
I have...
The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
How was the answer to looking for the... to get up to this body, just talking to this little high shit-faced kid? And then gaining an ability called Cunified Non-Vomiter. I like this. Let's do it.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
I'm gonna inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind, for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope was reinforced with steel wiring.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle tying the belt to the branch above. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Yeah, that's smart.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
Back off and look at the corpse.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Let's take a look at those boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor. Possibly part of a larger set.
I mean, fucking Christ, look at the guy. Look at how big those kneecaps are. These aren't just boots. Are they... They're armor.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Sabatons. I like that word.
Oh,
It's a good word.
the lieutenant uses a memo technique A6. That's not just any notebook. It's a classic.
It's sarcastic. Forget about the notebook. Tell me about the armor.
It's clearly some manner of super armor. Or future armor. Super future armor. I'm useless.
What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's Vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
What happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Little fucking shit-faced kid. Bastard. Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there is no rest of the armor?
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it.
Yeah.
They did not just strip him for the putrid rags.
What if they told him to strip before they hung him to demean him?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties, and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Fair point.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Kuno, hey, kid. I'll find my gun and I will come back.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here. But there's not enough for him to hold on to.
Okay. How could this man afford such expensive... I'm gonna go pull the boot off.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward,
Oh, it's a body...
ominous creaking sound comes.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it?
You're going to pull his head off.
I mean, he's already dead.
Do it, homo!
Do what?
Pull his head off. There's no point performing an autopsy if you do. We'll have compromised the coroner's case.
Alright.
Indeed, from this angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take much.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
Let's not say that. You said they're expensive. I could pawn them to earn some loot.
For a full set of armor, I wouldn't blame you. But these boots are hardly worth a disciplinary hearing. There are better ways to pay a hostel bill. Besides, there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
I don't know, they're dumb.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off. But first, the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Sounds like a plan.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers.
Mmm.
Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
Okay, got it.
Processing will take care of that. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
How this material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation of the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,000
Fuck.
real.
Cut.
Adjusted for rank.
Ka-ching, baby.
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
No, that's not what I meant.
Of course.
Well, now that he knows my intentions, would it be a good idea to rob this grave? Okay. Back off and look at the
The
corpse.
cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos
And
and extremities blotched pink. and blue.
Inspect the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Is this a map of the night sky? Is this a microelectronic system? Is this a national pattern? We're gonna pick number 2.
I have only a cursive knowledge of the science of cybernetics. I would not know if it were. But it's not quite complex enough, is it?
We're missing something here.
I agree.
A sudden ring fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Let the lieutenant work. Let him do it, baby. It's Kim.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
It's my gun.
An instant color camera.
He produces 2 metal clamped ampules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then, he's about to get hit with a rock.
A sound.
Darn it.
A shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass.
Tink.
You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Got it. Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
He's proud of that camera. What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Okay. Say nothing.
Here, a souvenir. Don't lose it.
He just gave it to me, bro.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
So how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's down.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt.
I'm gonna squint and take a step back.
His torso covered in. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a... This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration?
Let's see.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
His face and hands are pink. Thighs, too.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. I think he was upright after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports her hanging.
You would still like the hypostasis marks in the neck to be a bit more pronounced.
For some reason, my brain would like the pink to be more pronounced, especially in the neck.
Maybe it looks faint to you? It could be more pronounced, actually. Dumont noté.
Maybe he was strangled by somebody.
Yes, there's always a chance we are wrong. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
Jeez.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal-like.
Something coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet, purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Gosh, kid.
Talking about shit.
Goddamn right, I have credibility. I can't. But you can see it there on the screen.
Malicious laughter erupts in the yard. Sounds like seagulls.
Big said he's a...
Damn straight.
The lieutenant's face is made of stone.
He does not give a shit. This man is rock hard. Not like that, but you get what I'm saying. Stone-faced. All right, back off and catch your breath.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils.
Got it.
He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
I'm going to look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench. Eyes like a shark.
Let's get him down from there.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
We could saw the branch. Maybe we could shoot him down? Maybe we can ask for help from the harbor. That's a good one.
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Hey, you got it.
I would really prefer if there was another way. These people might have an agenda.
Let's consider it.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt like chicken on a skewer.
Let's not do it. We could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, seems dangerous, but it's an idea, Kim.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
But can't someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
Yeah, let's call them.
What was that about processing, then? Weren't they supposed to take care of the boots? Why don't they help?
Can't the boys from processing take care of him?
No.
Why?
Think of the boys from processing as murderers. Only instead of people, they murder crime scenes. Processing is a wrecking crew. They know how to commission off items and how to work the incinerator in the morgue. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here.
Fine, we'll
We
shoot him
need to
down.
Get him down, fast.
Yeah! Bang bang time!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
There, the buckle holds the belt together.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss, Kuno!
I'm gonna let him choose.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzleloader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's stance position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Say nothing.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
He missed.
Fucking idiot! Mukabat asshole!
Dude, he's got a gun.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals.
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance. We are not getting him down already. Not getting him down is a task that's already accomplished. Sadly, it's not our job to keep...
How do you plan to get him down then? With social sensibility? Are you going to educate him down?
Can I have the gun? I should try.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
Oh, the piece shines in his outstretched hand.
They only have one gun.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana pointer. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Feel the weight first.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
Let's press X real quick. Okay. Do you think I should upgrade a skill to make it easier for me to shoot? I think that would be smart. Motor space, learn skill. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Let's do it. I say we level up our motorics so we have a better shot at doing this. Okay. Let's revert. See what that did. Nice. Okay, let's do it. Let's commit.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
Point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Got it.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Close your left eye first.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, slick with the falling rain. The corpse slowly rotates. The slow movement of the branch in the wind, and your shoulders directing the gun sink up, dancing hypnotically.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now?
Let's not point the gun at the kid. We're not going to censor that one. All right, whatever. Anyways, let's not point the gun at the kid. Those are threats, not even threats, suggestions. I made a suggestion that I had a gun. Let's do it. 42%. +1 for branch movement analyzed. Wow.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your head goes numb from
Did I really?
With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see.
That wasn't even close.
You missed the belt, but hit the corpse.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a mulku.
Start crying. You're sensitive. There's something wrong with your weapon, Lieutenant. It keeps missing.
The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range.
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or
Yeah, I got it.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
That's preposterous for not giving you the gun, kid.
That's preposterous. What are you, a fucking earl?
We still need to get him down somehow.
But how?
The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help.
Yeah.
They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
How do we get inside the harbor?
From the gates. by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
Okay.
To the gates. Let's negotiate.
Let's get to it then. Pitter patter, let's get at her. That's gonna end this part. Now that we've analyzed the body, we need to still get him the fuck down, but we're making progress. Thank you for tuning in, and until the next part.